Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Nicole here from My Pretty Charmed Life. In today's video, I am answering one of my most frequently asked questions since I am both a Pandora collector and an OHM Beads collector. And that question is, what size of bangle do I get when I get OHM Beads? In order to help you make that decision, I'm going to show you two different sizes that I have, and I'm going to compare them to Pandora's open bangles. So the reason why I'm comparing them to Pandora's open bangles versus their closed bangles is because of the shape. This is a more oval shaped bangle when Pandora's are more round, so it just has a completely different fit. So that is why we're comparing it to this, even though this isn't a full bangle. Before we get into the sizing, let me just show you a little bit more about OHM Beads bangles, because there's a few different styles that you can get. You can get a silver bangle, which is just solid silver. And then they have two twisted bangles, and one is in silver and the other is their dirty twisted bangle. I absolutely love these chains, I guess you would call it. I just love that extra look or the extra texture that it gives this look. The silver one, you have some oxidized detail in between. Very, very pretty. Something to note about this bangle is it is retiring. So I believe what that means is once these are gone, they're gone. So if you really like this look, you probably want to get that sooner rather than later. Each of their bangles has a dangly little OHM symbol that I just love. Fun little detail. And the best part of these bangles, other than this fact that they are oval, is the way you open them. So all you do is push and remove from that hook. Push and hook. Push and unhook. It's so nice, especially because you don't have to ruin your nail polish by trying to open up a clasp. And then here we have the little OHM symbol 925. You'll find that hallmark on all of their bracelets and that same little dangle. Okay, so now that we know these are your three options, let's take a look at sizes. Now, for reference, I measure a 15.5 on my wrist, and in Pandora snake chain jewelry, I wear a size 18. If you follow the size guide on OHM Beads website, they will tell you if you're an 18 to go with the medium bangle. So I had originally done the medium bangle, which was totally fine. It is very loose on me, but OHM Beads glass beads tend to run a little bit bigger, so it was okay. I was nervous to try the size small because I was like, well, what if that's just too small? But I just went for it and tried it, and I am obsessed with the way the small fits on me. So I rarely use the medium. You're like, okay, it's all fine and dandy. How does this compare to Pandora? Let's start with the size 1 actually. So this is the small size in a Pandora open bangle, and these are all the size smalls. Now when I put these together, you're gonna find that I might want to take the charms off of both of these. That way we can get a really good comparison. I'll do it on the oxidized ones so we can get some contrast. Give me 1 second. There we go. We have all the charms off. Let's line these up as well as good as we can. And you're gonna find that with the OHM Beads bangle, we have this completely lined up on one side. The OHM Beads small is slightly bigger than Pandora's small bangle, which actually is the perfect amount for me because I find that this Pandora open bangle is just slightly smaller than I would want it to be. And then when you size up to a size 2 in Pandora, it's significantly bigger than I want it to be. So all I really need in a Pandora open bangle is literally just this extra amount of room for it to be perfect. And OHM Beads bangles do that for me. So it's so nice that that can be an option. Let's try to look at it this way, see if we can get a different view. We'll put the OHM Beads bangle in front. So get one side lined up completely good. This is hard. The little balls on the Pandora one. Actually, let me see if I could take these off and see if that helps me line it up a little bit better. On this side, you can see that it is a little bit more roomier on the OHM small than it is the Pandora small. So if you like the way this fits on you, you will probably want to go a size small in ohm. If you find that this size is still too big for you from Pandora, maybe you just have a smaller wrist, OHM Beads does have an extra small. I don't have that size to show you. And then they also have the size medium if you want a bigger size than this. So we'll move on to the size medium. This is the medium, and this is the size 2 in Pandora. And you're going to see the same thing here. Like, do you see how this medium is bigger than Pandora's size 2? This right here is a really good comparison. I actually don't even need to take off the Pandora charms, because then you'll know if I were a size 2 in Pandora and it's too big, like it is too big for me, then obviously the OHM Beads medium is going to be bigger. So I wish I had other sizes to show you guys, but I think this might give you a good reference point if you are looking to get an OHM Beads bangle. Again, when I fill my OHM Beads bangle, I don't fill the whole thing, right? I do like a half design like I would an open bangle. So if I were to want to put charms all the way around, then I would likely stick to the bigger side. But because I don't, I like to put them on the small. Also, other things to note is Pandora fits perfectly on the OHM Beads bangles. That you do need stoppers. They don't come with OHM Beads when you buy them, like Pandora's stoppers. They come with stoppers. These you have to get separately. So you just want something with some silicone grip lining in there to help keep your beads center, like so. So there you go. I hope that this video gives you like a pretty good overview of what you should be looking for when you're considering buying an OHM Beads bangle. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about when it comes to Pandora and how those fit and feel. That way you can have a more better, like, clear idea of what this is like. But if you have any additional questions, feel free to leave a comment and ask me. I'd be happy to answer any sizing questions that I possibly can with the knowledge that I do have with these examples. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you are not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. We'd love to have you. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.